On their website, they explain it as such. The World Government Summit Organization is a global, neutral, non-profit organization dedicated to shaping the future of governments. The summit, in its various activities, explores the agenda of the next generation of governments, focusing on harnessing innovation and technology to solve universal challenges facing humanity. Since its inception in 2013, the summit has championed the mission of shaping future governments and creating a better future for humanity. The past 7 editions of the summit have successfully established a new model to collaborate on an international playing field to inspire and enable the next generation of governments. So yeah, this was an event that leaders around the world are using to have discussions about shaping the world. And the name of the summit isn't even ambiguous. It's the World Government Summit, discussing bringing about a world government. They don't have to hide it anymore. At the summit, there are so many different topics being discussed in different seminars. For instance, they spoke about the New World Order, and are we ready for it?
And the title of this session, are we ready for a new world order?
There was a lot of discussion about the future of money and cryptocurrencies.
And I think we're at the cusp of embarking on exploring a new technology that is a new technology for money. The new technology for money will power the new financial sectors, which will be the fundamental pillars for every other sector, be it real estate, e-commerce, everything else.
Stable coins and CBDCs, central bank digital currencies included. A lot of talk about the regulation of crypto, which is so funny because in my earlier videos about Bitcoin and the mark of the beast, there were so many naysayers about my conclusion of Bitcoin being tied to the mark of the beast. Because people truly believe that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are decentralized, so that the power is really with the people and not the governments. They think that this cryptocurrencies is power to the people. It's crazy. But those naysayers should really listen to what these people were saying. They spoke about the future of aviation. They also spoke about putting the SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals, in action. They spoke about the changes the war in Ukraine has and will bring to the world. And they spoke an awful lot about the metaverse and Web3. They discussed the future of the world. And while they were discussing our futures, our news media doesn't bring it up at all. That should tell you very clearly that the news is not about informing us, but about distracting us. Now, obviously, they didn't need to broadcast the whole event, but there could have been mentions, there could be summaries, there could be some kind of coverage. I mean, it's the news. But there was nothing. And they filled their time up with content about Will Smith and their narrative of Putin's blunder in Ukraine. But there was nothing about this discussion about our future and where we can actually go to listen to it and understand what is being discussed about it. And people, maybe in their justification for the news media, maybe want to believe that, hey, being that this summit was in Dubai, the major news outlets were unaware of this event. But look at their partners. Their strategic partners are all the organizations that are building the New World Order. I mean, that's clear. But they show their media partners as well. And we have all the major Western news outlets as a part of it. Bloomberg, CNN, CNBC, Sky News, Euronews, etc. They don't just know about it, they are media partners. In fact, this woman, Becky Anderson, that moderated this panel asking this question,
are we ready for a new world order?
She actually works for CNN. So it is clear